Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video and thanks for joining me. If you're new to this channel and you enjoy aquascaping, bioactive setups, amphibians, tropical fish and reptiles, then this is the place to be. So if you can do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss out any future videos. But today we're going to be looking at my fire-bellied toad paludarium. We've looked at this a couple of times over the last couple of months, but I've got some plans and some things we've been talking about in the past I want to try and get resolved. So I'll be doing that in today's video, as well as looking at how the plants have got on from the last time we looked at this tank. But if you want to see how this tank has turned out, make sure you stick to the end and I'll show you a compilation of how this is looking. But I think that's enough of me waffling on for now. Let's make a start in this tank and I'll rejoin you in a bit. Okay, so welcome back. Apologies if I'm a bit shiny. It is so hot in this room and the sun's come out. I don't know if it's the same with you, but it is boiling. But we managed to get the tank done. We managed to add the new plants. So also we added some Komodo grass along the outskirts of the waterfall. Now we did add some Komodo grass quite a while in the last video that I took. Like I said, the link in the description for that video. So we added that into the little bay area. So I like the way that that looked, and I went into my aquarium shop the other day to get some food, which is still open luckily, and they had some plants there, which they were in an aquarium, which are not really aquarium plants. They need to be out of the water, but in a boggy area. And this tank seems to be perfect for that. Now, as well as that, I wasn't going to add the palm in, but I thought that corner looked a little bit empty and a little bit of height. So we'll add that in for now and see how that looks. Obviously, it looks a lot different now, the tank. We've taken the rabbit's foot fern out, which I'm going to replant into Castro's tank. But I'll do that in another video. But once the creeping fig starts to grow out a little bit, it was a little bit dry, probably needed water. So we'll give them a spray down in a second as well, just to make sure they root in nicely. But that's obviously lost a lot of the bulkiness, a lot of the height, so the tank looks a lot emptier. But once that starts to grow out a little bit more, hopefully that will change. And I'm hoping to get it growing all along the background, which would be nice, and green that area up a little bit, because as I said in some of my past videos, it looks a little bit empty in that one corner where we planted today. But since I've turned the tank back on, it's gone a little bit murky as it usually does after the water change. So I'm going to do some filming of how this looks afterwards, and I'll put that in the end of today's video. So make sure you stay until the end, and obviously you can check out how that looks. But other than that, the frogs dislodged some of the Java fern and some of the Anubias that we looked at last time. So we just reattached those with super glue, and hopefully they'll stay attached now. But as always, I'll keep you up to date on how this tank's going, as well as everything else. I've got a couple of things I'm quite excited about in the next couple of videos coming up. So it's my birthday next week, so I thought, why not treat myself? We're stuck indoors, let's give ourselves something to do. So I've ordered an ADA 45p aquarium, so we're going to be looking to change up one of the nano tanks on there into a nicer tank, and we'll fully scape that. And I've got a new fish that you haven't yet seen to add to that. So if you're not yet subscribed, then make sure you do, so you miss out on any of those videos. I've got an update I want to get out on Castro as well, on his tank. And there's a bit of an issue with my 20-gallon nano community tank as well, which we'll try and sort out, but I'll leave that for another video. But I hope you've enjoyed the content today, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing an update on the frogs enclosure and the Paludarium, and I hope you agree that it looks a lot better. Not that we've seen it yet, but that's coming up in a second. But as always, thanks again for joining me if you're a recurring viewer to my channel. If you're new to this channel, then please do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Although I do update videos every Sunday. But I think that's enough of me waffling on for today, and enough from today's video. And goodbye from the frogs and me, and we'll see you next time.